Alright, here's bid 2 on the backflips and the upside down flying. This one will be our practical applications. Ooh, that one has a breath. Cool. So pretty much, once you know how to do your backflips and how to fly upside down, it's pretty simple in how to use it in combat. So what you would want to do, let's say, you don't have a tail whip, right? Somebody's following you. You can't exactly, like, you can turn around like that, but it's slow and, I don't know, predictable, I guess. So if you wanted, what I like to do, it usually throws people off, is you can do you can do a backflip, and then depending on the delay you put on the backflip, you're now behind them. You know what I mean? So you can do a bite as you're going over, hit them with another one as you're going. Obviously, these do just score style points. So, some people don't attack if you, I don't know, show off a little bit, do some upside down flying for a little bit, something. You know, passive and PvP applications. But then also, that is going to steal me. What you can do is, let's say you're playing and you fly, and you glide, and you got no stamina, no speed, you're low to the ground. You can actually do a backflip near the ground to sort of build up a bit of speed because of the small dive that happens if you do the backflip properly. You can actually pick up quite a bit of height off doing nothing. Now the windstorm is helping me a little bit here, but not a whole lot. So, because we all know our tier 5s are really slow and relatively lacking in the speed, and usually not a whole lot of stamina. So if you're using a flyer and you want to take off, you can't usually just fly because they run out of stamina by the time you get anywhere, right? So if you do want to start flying and you run out of stamina or you're low on stamina, now you're at your standstill. You can do a quick backflip, and usually they have enough hitbox. You can dive for that half a second and then climb so much more, and then you can hit another one and climb so much more. And then just by doing a few, it's not quick, don't get me wrong, but once you get to a certain height, you can do that's not nice. Once you get to a certain height, you can do a proper dive. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Another quick tip, if you lay down or sit down after a dart or a jump or while flying or any of that, it stops your horizontal momentum and just drops you straight down. So that's a handy trick. If you're getting thrown out of bounds, like I don't think I would have made it out of bounds just then, but, threw me quite far, you can just lay down, drop where you are. But as I was saying, you can sort of do a backflip, glide up a bit, and then do a proper dive to pick up some speed, But yeah, let's say you are where you are. You've got no stamina, nothing. Do a backflip, get a little bit of a rise out of it. See, we're using this tree as a reference here. Let's say just below where I started was the ground, we're way above now, we can do another one, we don't even have to do a backflip, but style points, and then you can build up some proper speed. So that's pretty helpful. And yeah, our PvP applications, you can hit people, trail them, swap around. Because you know how to do a backflip, you can do all sorts of things with that. Obviously, I don't know everything, but you can definitely apply them in heaps of different situations. But yeah, I guess consistency is the key. That was another thing I was going to say, but I've completely forgotten. So if it warrants another video, I'll make one. But yeah, it's just small things like really slow, low stamina flyers. You can get a little bit of a dive out of the backflip. Joton is actually really good to demonstrate this because if you do a straight over backflip, you do get that dive. That's where your speed go down, and that gives you that little bit of extra speed, which can be enough to get yourself moving in the air. So it's really helpful. And yeah, you can do a backflip, literally just a backflip mid-flight, maybe with a little bit of a stall using our upside down flying, and turn the tables on someone potentially. And then I guess while we're at it, on the topic of flying and aerial combat, to dive someone. I didn't know this for the longest time. I thought people just went down, got their head in, turned up, pulled away. Jotun, you can. He's very good at that. Let's say it's a lower creature to the ground. You actually want to sort of start pulling up before you want, and you could time your bite because your creature's still going to fall a bit while it's going. So if you wait, pull up, you're going to hit the ground, right? And I did that for so long, got me killed a lot, where you just buy it. And then here's our backflips. You can use them for a quick turnaround for more biting. So now I know the camera isn't enjoyable like that, but you know, that's how one would do some aerial combat. You know, fly it up a bit, come back down, hit him with your breath. You want to dive, but pull up before you need to, because otherwise you're definitely going to hit the ground. So you're going down, you know, pull up early, and it takes practice, but that's sort of how one would do that. Oh yeah, we can also do this if we lean to the right and turn to the right, but then use our camera turns to the left. You can fly flat, same with the other direction. That one didn't work. Start flat and then turn. There you go. Anyway, I suppose that's all for this one. Let me know if there's anything I missed, and I don't know. I guess I'll say like and subscribe in this one, right? Post notifications, all that jazz.